For years, the passionate Dutch fans have been easy to find trackside in races across Europe. Here this weekend, it's even easier to find the Dutch fans as they have a race to call their own once again. A warm welcome to all of our viewers in the Netherlands and around the globe, of course, as we get underway for the Dutch Grand Prix. 4 lefts and 10 rights make up the 14 corners of the narrow and demanding Zandvoort circuit, with plenty of peaks and valleys over the course of the 2.6-mile lap, which will demand absolute concentration from our drivers here today. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Phoenix lines up on pole position, and starting next to them is George Russell. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Oscar Piastri, Perez, Leclerc, Ocon, Norris, Magnussen, Gasly, Fernando Alonso, Tsunoda, Hamilton, De Vries, Hulkenberg, Bottas, Joe, Stroll, Sargent, and Alex Albon picks up the last spot on the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. And joining me again for the race today, Natalie Pinkham. The last few races have been a bit rough for them, unable to get a clean run. That's got to have some effect on their confidence, surely.
Certainly confidence is an important factor, and every time you're involved in an accident, it's not just the car you damage, but that confidence as well. But all the top racing drivers are able to tune that out when the race gets underway and focus on the job at hand.
It's lights out and away we go. Pretty even start from the front two. Verstappen does move over to cut off. That gets a roar of approval. It is 1, 2, 3. Around the first corner we go. The 2 Ferraris might be swapping places as Carlos Sainz comes under a bit of pressure as well from his teammate Charles Leclerc. Round the banking now. And Fernando Alonso, Esteban Ocon has lost places, but it's a dream start for Max Verstappen.
Oh, that was a very simple off the line for the front two, but there's so much action now from turn 3, turn 4, turn 5 and through the sweeping right-hander.
What can Russell do this time? Doesn't look like Verstappen's got a great amount of grip getting onto that Retroposta. They are wheel to wheel. Russell is now ahead and into the lead. George Russell is taking him 3 goes, but finally he gets past Max Verstappen. What's Max Verstappen going to do here? DRS activated. Extra pace, accelerating into turn 1. Max Verstappen, is he past George Russell? George Russell squeezes through. We've not seen too much between these two in terms of attack and defence before, but I am one that wants to see much, much more. Verstappen's in
very
trouble.
slow,
Either he's
slow.
gone off the track or he's got a problem with the car. And he's been passed by Russell.
Puncture, we think puncture.
The front exploded, Peter. I think I have a puncture or something.
Sainz locks up, and that will be a very good sign for Max Verstappen to see the Ferrari doing that, getting out of the chicane. Verstappen gets much better traction, and through the Curva Grande now, Verstappen just inches ahead, and Sainz is trying to fight this all the way with better top speed. He's fighting back. It's about a metre ahead. Verstappen's on the inside. Verstappen is ahead. Carlos Sainz fought it for 14 and a bit laps, but he could fight no more as our new race leader. And that is winning the Grand Prix, but look at the state of that car. He's going through, Verstappen's just going through, he's about 4 corners behind. This is now praying that the checkered flag comes as soon as is humanly possible. The gap between Verstappen going down all the time, 20 seconds at the moment. As down that, you can see him in the background, going through now. Well, they shouldn't catch him from there, but who knows how this race is going to end.
Can we win this?
You get on with it.
With DRS advantage, 12 miles an hour of extra pace down this straight. There he goes.
Okay, drain the battery, Final lap, this is it.
It's now or never. I was told a while back it's going to come down to the last lap, and it is coming down to the last lap.
So last chance then, DRS between turn 3 and 4, here we go. And then I don't see an opportunity for the rest of the lap. And we're going to make a mistake from here. And there we go, is that the lunge? It would have been a bit wild if it had been. And that, I believe, is game over. It's not over yet, and gets another slipstream all the way down the old pit straight.
Yes, and come home and complete that podium trio. He's got a little bit of DRS assistance to help his pace. They are racing to the line. A year after he finished second and had it taken away, and finds to the line. He comes home to take second place by less than a tenth of a second and win his first podium in Formula One. Tiesto waves the flag. Turn up to the max. Listen to that roar.
Fantastic, isn't it?
What a Grand Prix that was! What a triple header this is. The washout at Spa and the race that never was. The sunshine and the celebrations for Max Verstappen here at Zandvoort, and who knows what Monza will bring us. The one thing we can say, it'll be another fast and frenetic race.